Our next word is going to go above retina, and the vocabulary word, the part of the eye, is choroid. 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 And the choroid's job is to absorb. You want to guess what it absorbs? Absorbs light rays. To prevent reflection. You don't want that movie screen, the retina, to act like a mirror. You don't want it to reflect. So the choroid absorbs light rays to prevent reflection. We also have blood vessels here in the choroid, supply nutrients and oxygen to the retina. The retina is made of cells that need nutrients and oxygen. Every part of your body has cells, and they require nutrients and oxygen. So the choroid helps to do that. The next word is referring to this green layer that I've colored that is just outside or above the choroid. This one is called the sclera. Let me zoom in. Sclera. The sclera protects. It's that outer layer, so it makes sense that it protects the internal parts of the eye. It does something else. It helps to maintain or to keep the shape of the eye. If you are into CSI stuff, crime scene analysis, one of the things that you look for when you encounter a deceased person is the condition of the sclera. In a person who has passed away, the sclera will become a certain color. It's cloudy, and it can help you determine the time of death if you're a detective. So if you watch the CSI shows, you may hear about that part of the eye. Okay, this next one is referring to this internal part of the eye, that whole inside. This is called the vitreous humor. And we already saw a humor a minute ago. We are not referring to something funny. In this case, the spelling is different. The vitreous humor is referring to a liquid or a jelly-like substance. The vitreous humor's job is to provide pressure. Again, that internal pressure of the eye is related to glaucoma. You need a solid, constant, healthy pressure. You need to get an eye exam every year because you will not feel the change in pressure, but it can cause blindness if the pressure is not right. So if glaucoma runs in your family, if you have diabetes, just all of us need to get a yearly eye exam to check the pressure in these humor areas. But this one provides pressure to hold the retina. Against the choroid. So this keeps the retina pressed up where it needs to go. If the pressure doesn't stay constant and healthy, the retina can slip and then you become blind eventually. Another thing that is important to consider, if you have high blood pressure, you need to have an eye exam because those little blood vessels can really suffer in the eye. Last one. We've learned a lot of new terms. Again, you do not need to memorize these. This is just practice working with diagrams and reading big words. This one is called the suspensory. Let me check my spelling. Suspensory ligament. And the suspensory ligament, anytime you see ligament, you're dealing with muscles and bones. And in this case, muscles. That's also true with tendons. The suspensory ligament links or connects those ciliary muscles to the lens. Remember, the ciliary muscles move the lens and change the shape, and this ligament connects them. It allows for that movement to occur. So we have labeled the parts of the eye. We have given the definitions. In another video, we'll put the little doors on these so that you can quiz yourselves if you want to. Again, you do not need to memorize these for an exam. You just need to know how to read a diagram. If you're planning a career in the medical field, if you want to do LPN or even CNA, maybe, I'm not sure how much you need. This is something that you probably will need to know. So depending on what your career goals are, this may be information that you can use to prepare for those exams too. But I'm just trying to give you some science experience and some practice with very difficult reading. Thank you for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed making this model. We're not quite finished with it, but I will have to do the next part on a video camera recording. So I'll have to stop this video and I'll see you in the next one. But I hope you have a great day.